Hey, what's poppin' YouTube? Today we're going to be talking about the WA-251. The first thing I'm going to show you guys is audio examples. It seems like that's the thing you guys mostly care about anyways. I'm going to show you guys a verse from a song that I did. I'm just going to show you a version of it that's dry, and then I'm going to show you a version of it that's mixed.
No sé cuándo te fallé, si fue la distancia que nos separó. Me encuentro pensando que un mundo sin ti no tiene valor. ¿Por qué no me respondes a mí? Pick up the phone, baby. No sé cuándo te fallé, si fue la distancia que nos separó. Me encuentro pensando que un mundo sin ti no tiene valor.
In 1953, AKG Acoustics, now better known as just AKG, developed the C12. It was a direct competitor to Neumann's U47. Well, at this time, Telefunken was the distributor for Neumann. And eventually, Neumann and Telefunken parted ways. So in 1958, Telefunken reaches out to AKG to have them make a U47-esque microphone. And from that, you got the Elam 250. And then later on down the line, you got the Elam 251. The thing about the Elam 251 is that it's more like a C12 in its nature than it ever was a U47. Main reasons being that they use the same capsule, they use the same T14 transformer, and they use the same tube. But everything else was different. So the polar pattern switch on the Elam 251 is on the actual microphone, but on the C12 it was on the power supply. And also the shape of the grill is different. So you have to imagine, if the grill is different, then the acoustics of that microphone are different. You might be asking, why is all this information relevant? Well, because the WA-251 is based off the Telefunken Elam 251. So the mic comes in this case, it clips on, there's no like security locking mechanism or anything like that, like for a key, but it does its purpose. This power supply is actually one of my complaints. It has one problem that I've seen in other videos for other warm tube microphones, like the WA-47. It's that the power cable input, the cable tends to wiggle. Here we got the power cable going in to the connector, right? Look how loose that is. Right, maybe get it. And closer. Look how loose that is. It comes right out. One of the things about tube microphones is that you can't just disconnect them. This comes disconnected and damages the mic. The only one who's screwed is really the user. So that's no good. And here I got the power supply for the mic. So I'm going to put the input in here into the power supply. So look. It has a little mechanism like an XLR would. But watch this. This doesn't work. So here are my final thoughts. The Elam 251 by Telefunken costs about $10,000. This microphone costs $800, $700. For the price of this microphone, you're getting a mic that sounds so close to the Elam 251 that it doesn't make sense and it doesn't justify the price difference. You put the Elam 251 side by side by this, you're going to hear the difference, but this one's going to be so close to the Elam 251 that when you hear the price, it doesn't make sense. because I've used the Elam 251 and I've used the AKG C12 and I've done side-by-side comparisons of it, this mic to my ear sounds a little bit more like a C12 than it does an Elam 251. And I mean the green and gold C12, not the original. I think most people who are doing hip hop and pop would probably get a WA-87 since it's cheaper. You get it for like $400 when it's on sale, and you get a little bit more bang for your buck. But I feel like this mic has its purpose and it serves it well for me, and I record hip hop and everything on it, and it does it fantastically. So with that being said, I do want you guys to know that I'm not sponsored by Warm or affiliated with them in any sort of way. The reason I keep buying their products and talking about it, it's because it's a great value. I've had the honor to work with more expensive equipment and have a point of reference to the equipment that I have from Warm, the WA-73 and the WA-251. And the thing is that some of the products that Warm is replicating for a fraction of the cost is unjustifiable, when for the price of one of those microphones you can get their whole entire lineup. Just for the price of one mic you can have a whole recording studio, and the people who are listening to it on the radio don't even know what I'm using to record it. So with that being said, buy this mic if you can, if you think you can use it and if you like it. If you enjoyed my review, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more content. Warm, if you happen to see this video, holla at your boy, send him some product. I want to review it, I'll send it back, I promise. I would love to play with more of your products and be able to talk about it and tell people how wonderful it is, or hey, if it's bad, I gotta do what I gotta do. But thank you guys for watching. Peace out.